T-minus 10, 9, 8.
The clock is operating. We're underway.
Tranquility Base here. Endeavor, go and run left.
Welcome to the USCSA Collegiate National Championships here, live from Mount Bachelor, Oregon. About ready to get started with Skiercross. Want to thank some of our sponsors out here. The 2015 USCSA National Championships are brought to you in part by Patagonia. Check out Patagonia.com on the web. And also by Reliable Racing. Whether it's Alpine or Nordic ski racing or just that hard-to-find race gear, Reliable Racing is your one-stop shop. Check them out at reliableracing.com. And by Twitchell Sportswear, the home of Yeti apparel. When you're facing truly burly, gnarly weather conditions, the Yeti's got you covered, man. Check out the complete collection at twitchellsportswear.com. Proud supporters of the USCSA. My name is Brad J., joined by the Beeve, and we're about ready to get things started here. Our first competitors here in Skiercross.
Yeah, buddy.
And 4 of them, man. I like to see this 4 instead of the 6.
Absolutely. I think 4 is just a little more manageable. 6 gets a little chaotic. Let's take you right up to the top and just explain who do we have up here. In the red helmet, your first seed, this is Harlan Collins out of Rocky Mountain College, and also my boy out of Sun Valley, Idaho. So I got to kind of be rooting for Colin. Ryan Hutchinson, your 16 seed for University of Minnesota Duluth. He will be in the blue helmet. Sean Daigle, your 24 seed in the green helmet out of the United States Air Force. And your 32 seed at Anthony Chiffone out of the College of Idaho. We are just 30 seconds out here.
So we started with something like, what was it, 80-some-odd guys today. And top 32, we whittled it down to the top 32. And these are how we break it down, bracketed format. 4 across is how we're going to do it here in Skiercross and snowboard cross later on today.
And how we see it is we take the fastest person. They go against the next slowest. So it'll be like the first will be against the 16th, the 24th, and the 32nd.
Yeah.
So the fastest, obviously, Harlan Collins in the red, will also have lane choice as well as an advantage to move on because he is racing, obviously, the slower people kind of on the other end of that.
And that's what it's all about. I mean, you put up the fastest time. You get to pick where you want to be. And you got to race the slower times one. So he's got the edge because he had the fastest time. Harlan Collins in that red that you see right there to your far right. And Ryan Hutchinson in the blue. You can see him second from the left once again. And Sean Daigle, green. He is right there second from the right. And then Anthony Chiffone in the yellow on the far left.
But obviously the thing about Skiercross racing is that really anything can happen, regardless of how fast you are. Skiercross racing is one of those things you want to race smart. You don't want to race stupid and crazy. You want to be smart about it, and you want to be fast as well.
And you really want to get the whole shot. I mean, if you really think about it, it's a short course. It's not very long. So getting the whole shot is what you want to get.
Looks like they're dropping here in 5 seconds here. They won't actually know when the gate drops until it is dropped from behind them. So in the gate... Out of the gate, it looks like Harlan Collins.
Yeah, right off the bat, no surprise there. Collins in the lead in that red helmet. He is the #1 spot in green. Sean Daigle in the green spot. He is the second guy. So you got Harlan and you got Daigle right now, 1 and 2. And trying to make a move, that is yellow. That's Anthony Chiffone. He's in that 3rd spot. But it's not a lot of room, not a lot of passing opportunities. So here they come into the final stretch. And it looks like Harlan's going to take that top spot right there. And behind him, was that the green one? Was it?
I believe it was our green helmet. I believe it was Sean Daigle.
So we'll get an official ruling on that here in just one moment.
Wow, so our heats are taking roughly about, 27 to 29 seconds off the top.
Yeah. So then we talk about strategy. I mean, Beeve, the strategy is get the freaking hole shot, man. That's what you need. You need the hole shot.
I think just about in every Skiercross or border cross, you want to be first out of the gate. You don't want to be sitting in the back trying to hustle for position to try to make that second position. You know, if you're out of the gate, you're not even looking back, and you're just hoping you're making one or two right there. And Harlan did wonderfully on that.
All right, who do we got next up, man?
Next up, it looks like Lucas Underkoffler, Eric Brandoloni, Devin Dymek, and Thomas Dobransky.
Probably the hardest names to have to pronounce here in this second matchup. That's really not fair, I don't think. Could you have a John Smith in there? Or?
Lucas Underkoffler, our number 1 seed in the red. Eric Brandoli, our number 2 seed. He's going to be in the green helmet. Devin Dymek. What is Dymek in? Dymek is in green. Excuse me. Dymek's in green. Eric Brandoli's in blue. And Tomas Dobransky is in yellow.
So the skiers locked and loaded in the gates here. Our second matchup for your round of 32. The USCSA National Championships in Skiercross going on right now.
What a great day here. We've had 3 great days of competition.
Epic.
First day, we had, of course, rail jam. Second day, we ran right into slopestyle, which we had so much fun yesterday in slopestyle. Not only were we calling tricks, but we were calling, beards and Tinder and all this fun stuff.
I don't think we're going to get that much in today. It looks like the racing's pretty solid.
We are too, yeah.
But you can also tweet in, and if you want to get some shout-outs out there and where you're chilling and watching the event from, go ahead and do that at Brad JAYMC on Twitter. Brad JAYMC on Twitter, and the Beav and myself will read them over the air. If they're politically correct, we will read them over the air, and maybe some that aren't.
Yeah, we kind of like the ones that aren't a little bit. They make us laugh.
Just.
But PC, definitely more of a percentage of you getting it through.
Uh-huh.
We could do a shout back really quick. Michael Sturfson wanted to shout out to the UNR Climbing Club.
A shout out right there.
Yeah, and his Tinder matches here in Bend. Because all those girls have the day off today. Yeah. So we are just a second or two out here on this race. It looks like they're getting ready, stretching it out. In the gate, out of the gate, it looks like Lucas Underkoffler getting the hole shot again.
Yeah, Underkoffler coming out strong right off the bat in that red helmet. You can see him in the lead. Remember, the top 2 advance on. So Underkoffler right now in red, and then you got Brandolini in blue. He is in that second spot. So Underkoffler red in first. Brandolini Eric in with the blue, and he is in second. As they make their way towards the bottom here we go. That is Underkoffler crossing first and crossing second. Unofficially, Eric Brandolini right there. That's how that race matched up. Good stuff out of the dudes right there.
Definitely some nice racing there for second and third. But coming across the line first, Lucas Underkoffler. He's going to go ahead and take it down, followed by Brandolini, then Devin Dymek and Tomas Dobransky. What a fun day. Our competitors here just hanging out.
Hey, what did you think of that course? You had a chance to run that thing a little bit today.
I did. I had a chance to get up and section it a little bit with the crew. It is a fun and flowy course. Obviously, fast. There's not a ton of time to get up there and start rocking. Not a ton of time to make passes, but there definitely are opportunities. I think if you are first out of the gate, I think as we get closer in on our times and we scrunch these guys together, we will obviously see some closer and tighter passes. Who do we have in the gate here?
So our next matchup, we have Nathan Bartley. He's in the red. Brady Nilsson in the blue. Trevor Pine Whiskey in the green. And Ryan Whitlow representing the yellow on the far left.
Looks like Nathan Bartley's rocking some, looks like he got a little Hawaiian shirt going. All right.
Mixing it up Hawaiian style.
Dropping in 5.
Straight from the couch.
Just called it. So as a skier, they're looking down at their feet, watching this gate that is going to drop in front of them at any given time.
And here we go, coming out with the hole shot, looking yellow on the outside.
It's our 4th seed.
Oh, he made a good effort on it, man. You got to give him credit for that, but it's red. It's Nathan Bartley. He is your leader. And blue in second, that's Brady Nilsson. So there you go. Bartley, number 1. Nilsson, number 2. As they come around towards the bottom section here to wrap things up. Going to air it out. Here we go. Across the line. That is blue, then red. So blue coming across first. That is Brady Nilsson and Nathan Bartley in red. Those two will be advancing on.
Brady Nilsson, College of Idaho. I'm partial to rooting for Idaho, Brad. You know, who are you rooting for here?
You know what? I mean, I would be rooting for UCSB, University of Santa Barbara,
right.
but they haven't had the best showings out here. So it's kind of hard to root for the underdog on that one.
I have to tell you, if the Flegels, the Flannel Eagles, had some people here, and in flannels, I might be inclined to root for them.
Exactly.
Because I love flannel, and I love Eagles. And Sierra Nevada just seems to have a good time.
Hashtag flannel for life. Next matchup, who do we got going on here now?
Oh, man, I believe we have Jesper Lindstrom from Rocky Mountain College. Jesper will be wearing the red. Then we have Zachary Gould. He is wearing the blue. Then Watkin Mason was wearing the green, and Jamie Melton wearing the yellow. So that is your 4 there.
Our next matchup here, 4 across here in your Skiercross.
In 5 seconds.
The ever so important
Maybe
jump.
8 seconds.
And here we go. The jump looks like that's going to belong to red. Yes, indeed, red. Jesper Lindstrom in the red and green in second. That's going to be Mason Watkins in green. And look at the lead right now that Jesper Lindstrom has. The battle is for the number 2 spot in this race because nothing can get in the way of Jesper Lindstrom as he comes across. He's going to be the first one to cross. It's still a race between the guys in the back, and it looked like Mason Watkins just edged him out right there at the end.
I believe it was Mason still over Zach Gould. Zach kind of unhappy about that one. It's tight today. You know, really the seeds were really between the times of about 26 seconds and 29.5. So these guys aren't terribly far off as far as timing goes. So it's really kind of anybody's game. The difference between the green and the blue probably was less than a second. Anyway, looking at the crowd, it looks like everyone's coming down, having some fun. You know what I miss?
What do you miss?
I miss the guy from the beginning, from our first day of Jam, the tapper, the infamous tapper. Like, how rad would it be if the tapper actually came out and tapped people out like, no, you didn't make it? Who do we have in the gate here right now?
Next matchup, glad you asked. We have in red, Danny O'Neill. In blue, Nevada Kramer. In green, Brian Beardsdorf. And in the yellow, Dahl Spencer. That's a cool name, Dahl Spencer. Almost like Dolph Lundgren. I must break you.
Dolph Spencer. Man, who are you thinking right now? I'm going to go with blue. I think blue's going to upset red.
Well,
right
look
now.
at red. Once again, red always seeming to take the lead. In every single race, it's been red. And this time, it's red again. Danny O'Neill, he's got the red on. He's the guy in the lead.
Then again, I think sometimes maybe as blue, you just want to sit tight, stay behind red, and just get your 1-2, right?
You just need to be 1 or 2. And blue right now looks like in second, Nevada Kramer. So Danny O'Neill, number 1. Nevada Kramer, number 2. Here comes Danny O'Neill. He'll cross first. Blue will cross second. So Danny O'Neill moving on. Nevada Kramer moving on.
All right. Yeah, like how awesome would it be right now in the gate, the infamous tapper, you pan to him, and he's like, buddy, you're out.
We actually got to meet the tapper. He was the guy during our rail jam 2 days ago or 3 days ago that if a guy wasn't up to par with the rest of the guys, he would get tapped on the shoulder. They'd take him out of the mix. And that was his sole job, to be the bearer of the bad news.
And so us on the microphone at the top would be like, no, the tapper's coming, run, run. And I think a couple people ran and got away from the tapper and didn't actually get tapped.
It would be nice to see the tapper out here.
I miss the tapper.
Yeah.
It made things so interesting.
How many days? You think he just got paid for 1 day being the tapper?
You know, I think he did only get paid for 1 day of his, just like his if he was in the park crew.
All right, next matchup. Here we go. Looking at our second match. Hunter Hammonds Morgan. That's 3 names. Briggs Chapman. Here we go. Right off the bat, a little carnage. We lost a pole. Blue lost a pole.
Looks like maybe one of the guys out of the gate might have stepped on his pole. Look at this.
Blue and green right now. Blue and green. That is Briggs Chapman in blue. Joshua Nixon in green.
Somehow with 1 pole, he got out in front.
He could, you know what? Just leave it behind. So it's blue. Briggs Chapman in the top spot. Green. Joshua Nixon in second. Here they come. Crossing the finish line. That's going to be blue. Briggs Chapman first. And in green, Joshua Nixon. There is your 2 moving on.
Briggs Chapman waving his 1 pole like he just doesn't care. That guy has a sweet beard, by the way. I was talking to Briggs earlier. Briggs, I believe, is the ski captain at his school, or the president, El Presidente of his ski club, or his ski team. And he has a sweet beard, which he conditions every night.
I guess you have to condition the beard. It'll get a little squirrely. Next up, here we go. In red, Graham Collins, Will Radke in blue, Matthew Borish in green, and James D'Agostino.
I got $1 on blue helmet. Who's with me?
I'm going for red on this one. I'm calling red. Graham Collins.
AJ, our technical helper, he says green.
AJ goes green. All right.
Money on the table.
Remember, green is our friend. And here we go. Get to it. Our next race.
Like being green
No,
is our
just
friend.
green is our friend. Green.
The color
recycling, green. The
trees.
Yes, the earth.
Hippie chicks.
Hippies.
Yeah. Nothing like waking up next to a hippie chick.
Nothing like it. Here we go. Back to racing. Thank you. Just in time. And the battle right into the first turn. Red's going to take that one, and blue going to be in second right now. So you got red, Graham Collins, and in blue, Will Radke. So Collins number 1, Radke number 2.
Come on, Radke. I got $1 on this, buddy.
He's got $1 on it. Come on, Radke. You can do this.
Radke trying to reel him in coming into this last jump.
Not going to happen. It looks like it's all going to be Graham Collins crossing first, and in blue crossing across after that, Will Radke. That's $1 right there, son.
That's the sound of me losing $1 right there. Oh, we were going to make this a whole gambling game, weren't we?
We were.
Okay.
But the way you're starting out, I probably wouldn't do that.
Okay, so I'm just going to automatically choose red next time, Brad.
Okay. I'll let you do that.
For all of you listening at home, you should probably gamble too. You can gamble with dollars. You can gamble with a whole bunch of different things.
Maybe just make a gentleman's bet.
Gentleman's bet.
Who does that anymore?
Oh, playing games.
Well, send in your tweets. We are up and running. Brad JAYMC. Next up, let's get things started with our next matchup, our 8th race here. Eric Lund in red, Steig Peterson in blue, Sean Doyle in green, Chris Simpson in yellow on this next matchup.
I'm going blue. Stein is such a strong name. I'm still going to go blue. Is that stupid?
No, well, yeah, it is, because I'm going to go red on this one then, since you left red wide open. Eric Lund.
AJ, you want green or yellow?
Yeah.
Yellow. AJ's going yellow. He's going with the 4
No
seed.
one on the outside seems to be able to get in, though.
I know, right? The whole shot seems to be, coming from that outside position, the skier's left or looker's right. Right now they're looking down. Oh, foot down. Boom. You can see it from where we are.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Come on, blue.
Red. It's red with the inside. There we go. That's Eric Lund.
Come on, Stein.
The battle now.
Uh-oh. Looks like a little carnage there in turn number 3.
There's yellow bringing up the rear. Nice choice on that one, AJ. Keeping it going right now.
Still losing $1.
Yep, still another $1 cheaper.
Oh, man.
Here we go. Crossing. That's Eric Lund in first. And in blue, Steig Peterson.
Stein Peterson losing me a buck.
I think it's Steig, actually.
Steig. That's a rad name. That is round 1 of your top 32. We're whittling this down to 16 now, which is awesome. I've currently lost $2 betting in a booth.
Well, I mean, look at it. When you're having the red and you're able to pick that inside line to the left side seems to be the way to do it. That's you get your whole shot out of there, because it's a short course, so there's not a lot of room that you can make up. So if you don't get the whole shot, you got to hope that maybe you get a little help. Maybe someone falls down in front of you and does that. But it's a tough course. If you start out in the back, you're probably going to end in the back.
Absolutely. I'm talking overall, though. Who do you think overall for $5? I'm going Harlan Collins.
I think your boy, your boy.
I'm going Harlan on for 5. Who will take that bet? AJ? AJ's in.
AJ's in. He's
got to choose somebody, though, AJ.
Yeah, he's trying to make his money back.
That's maybe a fairly decent bet.
Send in.
Speaking of fun, why don't you?
Yeah, no, if you want to give a shout-out to your favorite skier out here, this is your opportunity to do so. Do it on Twitter, Brad JAYMC. We'll read them up on air so your competitor can hear them. I'd like to welcome all the parents and the siblings watching at home. It's Brad J and the Beeve here in the booth.
Parents, my gosh, you guys are awesome. Honestly, if anyone's out there right now and they're sitting in their dorm room or whatever, think about calling your parents and just saying, thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting me in what I do. And if your parents actually support you to come here and ski and snowboard, That is awesome. Not everybody gets to do that, right, Brad?
Well, the place is awesome. I mean, have you ever, like, wanted custom boot fitting? Have you ever wanted something like that?
I'm talking parents. You're going right into custom boot
well,
fitting.
I'm going to go all over the place
Segue
here.
into a bachelor plug.
They have a boot fitting team here that your parents would approve of.
Oh, hey, look at this. Look at this. We got
Is
some
that the
people
wave?
cheering.
Were they doing
Can
the
you guys
wave?
throw your hands up again? Maybe cheer a little bit? I don't think they can hear us. No,
No,
they're
they're
over
done. They
it.
only
They're
have-
like, you know what? We did it once for the camera. We're done. Anyways, go back to boot fitting.
Boot fitting, your parents would approve because they like boot fitting. Because when you're a parent and you're a little bit older, you want boots to fit properly. I don't know what those people are doing right now. But you can also come out here and check them out. Get your snowboard boots to fit better, your ski boots. 1-800-829-2442. Make an appointment. What are they doing?
They're so happy they have comfy boots. It's crazy. Oh,
They
man.
probably went to the boot fitter here.
They probably did. Or maybe they went on a Oregon Trail
They have
Malamute Husky
sled dogs.
sled dog ride.
Yeah, with a professional musher. And I didn't even know that was their title. I thought that's what they yelled.
What?
Mush.
I'm a professional musher.
No, mush.
I'm cooler than you.
Mush dogs, mush.
Oh.
But their actual term is a musher. Did you know that going into today?
I did know that, yeah.
I did not know that until I got here to Mount Bachelor.
You're a little slow.
You know what? 5 years to get through 6th grade.
Man.
There's a good look at the beautiful scenery out here, Mount Bachelor.
5 years?
5 years, 1 grade. That's gnarly, huh?
For some reason. Okay.
Some reason.
Speaking of funny things that happened today, Paolo Rossi, number 49, came through the gate wearing sweatpants, and he yelled, "I am going to win this race. I am the best skier on the mountain."
And that is you and I determined. I thought that was just random, someone saying that.
Nope.
But that's a NAR thing, right?
That comes from the game of NAR made by the late Shane McConkey out in Squaw. And I'm the best skier on the mountain claim gets him 500 points. A number of other funny things get you points as well. If you get the first chair on a powder day, you get 5,000 points. And if you make
That's cool.
If you make everybody in line breakfast, you get an extra 3,000 points. So
How can you make everyone in line breakfast? There's like 4,000 people waiting
you
in line.
bring a dang hibachi grill with a whole bunch of eggs. I mean, there are people that take this very seriously every year out at Squaw.
Interesting. So first chair, you get points. So I got a couple first chairs this year.
Yep.
So I'd have points for those.
Yep.
But coming down in your birthday suit, all the way
Yep.
from top to bottom,
Top to bottom.
Those are NAR
complete
points?
A full line in the old birthday suit.
we don't condone that kind of activity, especially here at Mount Bachelor.
Right.
But it sure is funny.
But I'm going to tell you, so you have to make a full line. If you lose your lift pass or your clothes are stolen,
Because of going naked?
0 points.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Crazy. Now, you got any things on the old tweeter?
I don't know. We'll take a look.
Oh, Brad's going to take a look at that.
People are a little slow off the bat here to start.
So we are just taking a moment. We're going to let our skiers wrap back around to the top, and we'll get our second set of 4 races underway, I believe. And then we're going to slowly narrow those to your top 8. We're going to do a small final and a big final, and then we're going to crown a winner.
Mama Hog did get back to us yesterday and
Get
said,
out.
awesome job today. So she gave us props for,
From yesterday.
that we did quite well. And you know what? Pretty good day. We've managed to keep our jobs here on day number 3.
By the grace of God himself.
We had 1 complaint yesterday on the webcast, so we're looking to improve on that and see if we can get more.
Right.
But right
yes.
now we only got 1 complaint, so I was a little miffed about that yesterday.
They said more technical jargon, less stuff that doesn't even pertain. But you know
Yes.
what? We are all about the stuff that just makes it funny to listen to, because that's what it's all about, is just having a good time, right?
We're not saving lives out here.
No, we are not.
We're
You
not
know what?
saving lives.
We are not curing cancer.
No, we're not. We're just actually doing ski cross, and we're doing snowboard cross later on today.
We are not building rockets or
No.
engineering bridges.
Don't even know a rocket
Nope,
scientist. Some of
me
these
neither.
kids might be studying to be rocket scientists that are
One of them
competing
is from the University of Ohio.
Oh, there was one
rocket
person.
scientist.
Yeah.
McCary, I believe. Kelly McCary.
McCary. She had her mom out here doing Eurocarves.
Yep.
You think we'll see some Eurocarves with the snowboarders later on today?
I hope so, because nothing makes me more stoked than Euro carving.
You had a really nice one today. You wrapped that around into a 360. I was very pleased to
man.
see you do that in the finish crowd.
I'll tell you what, sometimes I get so low, my gut kind of like rubs across the
That's
ground.
not fair. That's cheating because it probably slows you down a little bit.
I wax my gut.
Do you wax your
I do.
gut?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Is there a certain kind of belly wax you use for that?
There is. It's called Quick Beaver Belly Wax.
Quick Beaver Belly Wax. Look for that in a store near you today.
When you're feeling slow and your gut's on the snow, Quick Beaver Belly Wax.
Oh, man. And you made up the jingle for it right off the bat.
Oh,
Holy shin.
Holy shin. Oh, look, speaking of shins, they got some shin bangers on. They go in the woods and just kick each other.
Oh, shin bangers all over this mountain.
Thank God they all have their shin bangers on.
Shin bangers.
Hey!
That's
you going to
beef.
go in the woods and kick a tree? Let's see ya. I don't think they can even
They
hear
should,
us.
like, kick each other's shins and have a shin kicking
You guys
contest.
should have a shin off.
Just kick the shin out of each other all day long.
Man, I wish I had some shin kickers on.
You have some shin pads on.
Oh, I'd be like, shin, yeah, I love this shin.
No shin. I'll tell you that.
Oh.
Amazing blue bird day once again. A little bit of chemtrails in the air.
Yep.
Other than that, everything looking good.
God knows they're seeding the air.
They're seeding the crowd. They're seeding the air. We did seeding today.
Oh.
Let's go. Do we got colors down? Oh, we don't. All right.
Back to the top.
So we are going to have
Just a second here to figure this out. Anyway, so they're up top. They are just a couple seconds out. 3, obviously, is my boy Harlan Collins, straight out of Sun Valley, Idaho. Harlan is the brother of Colin Collins, pro skier, and the son of Jamie Collins, who has been a longtime coach in Sun Valley.
no relation to Sean Collins, who started Surfline, right?
No related to Sean
Okay.
Collins or who's the singer? Collins?
I know Gary Collins, the actor.
Somebody wasn't picking up what I was laying down.
No, I was not. I am sorry. I have colors and names in my head right now.
You're right.
Harlan Collins in red. There you see bib number 3. And Sean Daigle in the yellow. He's on the outside in bib 38. Then you have Lucas Underkoffler. He is in the blue, number 32 right there. And in green, Eric Randolini. Wearing the green. So that's how it's looking right now for this next matchup.
I'm going to put my money where my hometown is and go with Harlan Collins.
You're going Harlan on this one,
Yep,
huh?
I'm going red. I'm stealing it from you.
You know what? I'm going to back you on this one. I would stay with Harlan too because I think that he's just showing you how amazing this this course is because he's put up the best time.
Yeah. AJ, you going to take this for 2 against us with a blue guy? $2? You in? Oh.
Some illegal betting going on
Yep.
here at the USCSA.
AJ's going with the yellow underdog for $2. You're screwed. I'm just going to say this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, all these guys are pretty fast because they qualified very close to each other. It's kind of anyone's game except Harlan Collins is going to rule. 5 seconds out here. We're going to be looking to the – if you can see the guy in the red hat from behind, when his leg goes down, that's when the gate's going to go down. And they're out.
Oh, I see. There you go. And look at this. Harlan Collins right off the bat taking the big lead. And yellow squeaking in. Yeah, that's Sean Daigle right there. Daigle in that second spot. But Harlan Collins can do no wrong today. Look at the lead that he has opened up here. The battle is for second. Sean Daigle in that second spot. They're fighting it out. Here we go.
It is definitely a battle for second here between Daigle.
Harlan Collins first. And yellow, it looks like, number 2. That's going to be Sean Daigle. That was close.
All right, AJ, we won't charge you on that one. Your guy took second. He was the 4th. Yeah, that's a wash. That's a wash. What a beautiful day here in Mount Bachelor. If you've never been to the Bachelor area, you really should get here. Just unbelievably beautiful mountains. Obviously, Bachelor, a great place to come and ski. Has a beautiful top area and then into these kind of like lower gladed trees. Beautiful place. So we are just figuring out who is in this next heat. What do we have going on?
Oh, yeah, next heat. We got to do this one. All right. Well, that is, you could first guy you see is 44. That's red. That's a Jesper right there. And in 45 in blue That is Nathan Bradley. And in green, that is number 61 right there. That's Brady Nielsen in green. And then yellow is going to be Mason Watkins in that yellow, and that is number 78, Mason Watkins. Our next matchup here. Once again, I think red has taken every single race so far today.
They have. I mean, they were the fastest in our heat number 1. I'm going to go blue on this one.
Because you know it's not going to hold up the whole night, the whole day. You're not going to see red. Yeah,
cannot possibly.
But I think the problem is you have that, or the advantage for red is you have that immediate left turn right out of the start.
That is true.
And if you could get that inside lane on that turn and that left turn, then it kind of sets you up to cut in tight for the right turn right after that.
Just warming up here. A lot of these Skiercrosses will actually train getting out of the gate, and some of them, the pros, will actually have their own Skiercross start and have their mom or girlfriend pull it. You know, pull the start down.
You're totally making this up
dead
right now.
serious, dead serious. I've seen it. I have seen it.
All right, I'm going to buy this.
Yep, like the Christs would do it. They would actually have a start gate that they would train on, you know.
And here we go, back to the racing action. Oh, look at this. Blue and red getting tangled up. That's going to open the door for green right there, and that's Brady Nielsen in the top spot. Brady Nielsen on fire, taking advantage of the crash. Wait, Brady Nielsen spins out. Now it's yellow. It's all about Mason Watkins now. As we come towards the end, carnage all over the place. But here comes yellow at the number 1 spot. Yellow number 1 and red number 2. So yellow, Mason Watkins moving on, and Jesper Lindstrom moving on as well.
I guess that just proves one thing, that it is anybody's game out here in Skiercross. You know, the guys, they really have to stay on their line and keep it in control. And even when you're out in front, a guy coming up on you can knock you out of the race, you know?
You're right on that.
He has got to be stoked right there, even though he looks fairly sad. Hunched over in the finish line. Yo, 78, congrats, man. You were in the back, right to the front. He is pumped. You know what would make him cooler? A beard. Just saying. He says, I know, I wish I could grow one.
Dang it.
But I got to get back to the top.
I've been trying to grow a beard for years. It just doesn't seem to work out.
Yep.
So Danny O'Neill, you can see number 4, he will be in the red. And number 27 in blue, that is Briggs Chapman. So Briggs in the blue, and then you got green. Well, yellow is 18.
Oh, Briggs
so
Chapman.
That's Joshua Nixon.
I'm taking Briggs on this one, just so you guys know. Briggs has a fast beard. He said steez is style, style is fast.
To me, the beard's going to hold you up. It's not aerodynamic. It doesn't seem to work in your favor, and especially if you have food particles in the beard, that should slow you down even more.
You would think, one would think, but Briggs, watch Briggs. He is fast, and he's going to win me $1 here. What are you taking? You taking red?
I'm all about Danny O'Neill in the red right now. Look at the game face. He's focused 100% here, Beeb. He means business.
AJ going to take you in for a yellow and a green for $1? All right, we're there.
Here we go. AJ is going to be broke by the time he leaves this building.
Seriously, and they're out.
And here we go. Let's see.
Oh, no, Briggs!
Briggs going down right off the bat. Danny O'Neill, he's your leader. Briggs is going to have to play catch-up. Danny O'Neill in the number 1 spot. Here he goes. And in yellow, that's Joshua Nixon in the number 2 spot.
Briggs.
Danny O'Neill, your leader. Here he comes. Danny O'Neill at the last little jump. It's close. It's close. It's hard to call. Was it yellow? Was it green? I am not sure on that one.
I'm thinking yellow came across on that one. Oh, Brad, take another $1 out of my pocket.
Take the money and run, son.
Briggs tripped over his beard right out of the gate.
It's too long. I'm telling you, beards are not.
Dang it. All right.
So Joshua Nixon, yellow, is the one that moves on that one.
Josh Nixon. If only we had the infamous Tapper giving us the actual who got out and who is still in. Excuse me.
Number 79. You all right there, buddy?
That was a hiccup. Yeah.
Eric Lund will be in red.
I have this problem with random hiccups. And I kind of hiccup like a 16-year-old girl. Not going to lie. I know I have a deep radio personality and a really high-pitched hiccup. Anyway, moving on.
Sorry, I'm just kind of, doing the bibs right now.
Yeah, no
I'll
problem.
be with you in a second.
We've seen a lot of great style here today. We've seen a guy in sweatpants. We saw someone go no poles, which just seems silly in this.
We saw someone finish a race with one pole. That was kind of
that
cool.
was great. That was Briggs.
All right, so Graham Collins in blue, Will Radke in green, Eric Lund in red, and Stieg Peterson in that yellow. Stieg or Steig? I'm going Stieg here. Here we go.
I'm going blue. AJ's going green.
Okay, see, here is that lefty right there. Well, red is – the battle.
Oh!
Look at that. Taking him out in the corner. And that's not going to give you some brownie points on that one. Red is going to take the lead here. Eric Lund, no one even near him. Blue kind of behind him. That's Graham Collins in second. So it looked like it's going to be Lund to take the win. Graham Collins is going to come in second unless there's a huge earthquake. Nope, no earthquake. It's going to be Eric Lund in red, and following up in second, that's going to be green, and that's going to be Will Radke.
It is quite possible in this Ring of Fire here in Oregon that there could actually be an earthquake that could disrupt a run like this.
Yes, but it would have to happen right before the end to take him off.
Oh, my gosh. Pink goggle guy running to congratulate his bro.
Freaky.
Yeah, we could – freaky. Guy in pink goggles way too stoked on guy that just won. Anyway, what else could we talk about here? Oh, hey, do we have cross-country snowboarding coming up on Sunday?
Something brand new added to the USCSA cross-country snowboarding. That'll be in the Nordic venues. It's a little slower paced than actual cross-country skiing,
but doesn't lack all that much excitement.
It's a lot of hopping going on.
A lot of hopping. It's kind of a sport that's actually been around since the early 2000s.
We're working on trying to get it as an Olympic sport. We're barriers are getting put up.
Yeah.
They don't believe that Nordic snowboarding could happen. Flat ground snowboarding is not the new wave, and we believe it is.
Yeah, the thing is it's like it's pretty sweet. You can basically scooch across the snow. You obviously don't want to scooch in one direction way too much because then you get what? Scooch leg.
Scooch leg, yeah.
Yeah. And if you scooch switch, then you can kind of, switch it up and actually be able to.
This just in from Twitter. This in from Hans Pigorsch. Hans Pigorsch says, watching back in Madison, Wisconsin, wondering when does men's border cross go off today? 2:30.
Yes.
2:30 our time here on the West Coast. So what? 4:30, I guess, would be.
I think Madison, Wisconsin is right there in that weird time zone.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's not Mountain. Is it Central?
Central time. Don't listen to us. We're just a couple of announcers. But yes, snowboarding will be coming up later this afternoon. Should be quite exciting. What's
just
up, hit
to
me?
pour salt in the wound.
No.
Stieg Peterson, who did not advance on, also got disqualified. So not only did he not get the top two, he was disqualified for trading paint in that first corner.
Ooh, Stieg.
Yeah.
Stieg Peterson pushed somebody. Yep. He has a Viking name and a Viking right hand that pushes people.
And you know what? That's what they say that, it's rubbing is racing. But in some situations, if it's obvious going into a corner where it looks like someone just forearm rips the dude, thinks it's WWF or something, they're going to be called, and Stieg Peterson pulled out of there. And he'll never be allowed to ski again. They take his skis away permanently.
Absolutely,
all of
100%.
his snow clothes, and
It's terribly sad because his Norse heritage, his family just called and they disowned him.
They put him in shackles, and then they stone him.
Yep.
They throw rocks at him. But they do it in stone him.
But the great thing is they actually, when they actually, send him out to sea, they light him on fire, and it's some crazy spectacular show, and they all party.
They take him to the island that Tom Hanks was shipwrecked on, or that he was stranded on in Castaway.
It's our second time we've talked about
He
Castaway.
lives there permanently from here on in with no skis or nothing.
Do you remember when we were talking about Castaway? Like,
yes.
we could put Wilson's hand on someone's head, and it would be hilarious. Oh,
that was big. That was Shoop, dude.
Was that Shoop?
Yeah, the beard.
Oh, Shoop. God, where is Shoop and his beard today? Apparently he didn't qualify.
See, it's the beard thing. Beards really aren't for racing.
Yeah.
Unless you know you should do? Invent a speed suit cover for your beard.
For your beard.
Yeah. It's just strictly for your beard, and it's just like speed suit material.
Right.
You could do the
nice.
whole thing just like that. And
Yeah.
that would probably help.
I agree. I bet it would help. So rubbing is racing. What
Rubbing
is
is
grinding?
Well, grinding is something you do after hours, but with that special someone, just not on the webcast.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is Tindering for racing?
Tindering can be for racing, but you don't want to swipe right or left during the race.
Right.
Yeah.
And what if you're the fastest finger in Tinder? What happens?
Especially if you had the
Do
lead.
you win?
No. There's no.
You have to at least take a moment.
There is no competition as it stands right now on Tinder for the fastest swiper.
There should be.
Yeah.
We could all line up in a heat of 4 and
Actually,
all Tinder.
did you hear that Dora is actually suing Tinder because of Swiper? There's a conflict because Dora has that animal Swiper who swipes things.
Dora the Explorer?
Yeah, Dora the Explorer.
No.
Yeah, and they're suing Tinder because of the Swiper because they've trademarked the Swiper for years.
That is
Swiper,
crazy.
no swipey. Everyone knows that one.
I don't have children. I
You
don't
don't know
this.
that? Swiper, no swipey?
That's you learn something every day
You
when
do.
you're on a webcast.
Hey, Hans responding back in. Brad J.A.Y. MC. He says, a good bet. SB racer Nick Howe from Viterbo, La Crosse, Wisconsin. A multi-time state GS champ. Super fast plus smooth in Alpine GS.
Did he make it? Did you see Nick Howe in there?
I did not. I don't know.
How is that possible?
Yes.
For us to bet on Mr. Howe if he's not even in.
Jimmy Brown watching from North Carolina. What up, Jimbo?
Yo, Jim.
Jim
James.
Dog. The Jimster.
Jameson.
Yeah.
Jambo.
Jimmer.
Jamo.
He's saying super show. He's pretty stoked watching in North Kakalaki. So nicely done over there.
Yo, Jim, you like the comedics, or should we just go more straight-laced?
Yeah, should we keep it more race, just straight, or should we just have fun with this broadcast that we
Go ahead and tell us and why.
send them in? Brad J.A.Y.M.C. Brad J.A.Y.M.C. Brad J. in the beef here. Okay, so what we've narrowed down to 8, right?
I believe we have narrowed it down to
So,
our top 8.
I'm pretty sure that the top 2 move into the winner's bracket. The bottom 2, they'll go to the consolation bracket, also known as the loser final.
Right, yeah. No, not called the loser final, called the super loser final. You get 5th through 8th.
Yeah.
You suck.
But if you're eliminated in the first round, or you didn't even make it into the top 32, you suck too. Okay.
Let's not say that. Everybody here is a winner. If you're even here, you're a winner, right?
Look, let me just. That was a complete joke. That was straight 100% a joke. Everybody's a winner competing out here, and we're stoked to just be bringing it to you. But we thought
But hey,
it'd be
no,
fun.
seriously. And after this,
But
I
really,
believe
5th through 8th, come on. No, I'm
guys
just joking.
suck. You know what we should do is actually invite everybody back for a switch race.
Ooh, switch race.
Some guy tried to qualify switch and then didn't realize he didn't get 2 qualification runs. He got a 40-second qualification run and did the whole thing switch, which is really impressive.
Wait, he got 42nd place?
He got 40 seconds.
Dude, that's like beating a bunch of people out there.
And he did it switch. That's why we should have done a switch race.
Yep.
Rob Kingwell, obviously one of the
Kinger.
huge proponents of switch racing. He does it at the Baker Bank Slalom for snowboarding.
Also a very good freestyle rapper he is.
Yes, he is a wonderful freestyle rapper. He is just, he is awesome. I like him. You know who else is? Sean Farmer.
Sean Farmer?
Yeah. You know who's terrible at it?
Who?
Your favorite skier?
Tanner Hall?
Yeah, terrible.
Nice.
Terrible at it. He thinks he's good at it, but he's not.
Jake Brown is getting in, says keep it comedic. So Jake Brown,
Okay.
at Jake Brown 033 says keep it pretty funny, and he's now following me
Oh, good.
for at least 3 or 4 days.
I wonder if he's
until it's over.
related to the skateboarder Jake Brown, who just went massive. Do you remember that, X Games?
Yeah, I was announcing that when he went
Like 15 feet out of the 20-foot.
No, it was actually 46 feet. He fell from the air to the flat ground of that quarter pipe at X Games in oh my gosh.
08 maybe?
Yeah,
07?
08 I think was the number. Yeah.
That was ridiculous to watch. I was scared for Jake Brown.
His shoes blew off.
If you're out there right now, Google Jake Brown X Games
Yes.
super pipe, right? Or super quarter pipe. What was it? Super ramp?
It was X Games Big Air.
Big Air.
So the mega ramp.
Mega ramp.
and he fell. It was 26 feet tall, and he was 20 feet above the coping. Fell straight to flat ground. His shoes blew off his feet.
If you have a weak stomach, don't watch it. But I will tell you, he does not break both his legs.
No, he
walks away from it
he
somehow.
He had some bruised internal injuries after that, but
And
he's never been quite the same since then. But
Jake Brown always had a screw loose, though. You knew that, right?
Yeah. I knew him since he was like 17 years old. So welcome to your USCSA, your 2015 National Championships. Brad J. and the Beeve breaking it down for you here.
Beaver.
El Beaver. If you were in France.
Le Petit Castor.
Like, what the?
That's the little beaver.
WTF right there. Go ahead and tweet us, Brad JYMC. How do you even follow that? See, now I'm trying to keep it back to the show, and everyone in the booth is laughing right now. So
I remember this because Tom Green on his show, like years ago, Tom Green had a show where he invited Monica Lewinsky, and they were going to have this big reveal at a little place called Le Petit Castor. So they get on the roof, and then they get up there, and there's like thousands of people around. They're like, oh my gosh, Monica Lewinsky's going to announce something huge about Bill Clinton, and she's like, I have created a handbag for sale, and Tom Green thought it was so hilarious. They'd hyped it up all week. And so Le Petit Castor is the place. So you really set that up for me
I did.
In my mind. Anyways, back to, are we even watching skiing? What's going on here?
Well, because somebody actually is chiming in and wants to know what's going on. Hans Pigorsh says, bro humor is much more entertaining than dead air. But then he says, why so much course downtime?
Currently, everyone's trying to get back to the top. They're trying to make sure that the brackets are correct. And the lift, unfortunately...
Look, the timers only have two hands. They have to count on each finger as they take off the gate. It's like 1 second, 2, 3. That's how they're doing the times here. There's no actual timing clocks.
So we have 4 people down there, 40 digits, and everyone's just going 1, 2, thumb, 4 finger.
No, they're
pinky.
doing 1001, so it's a second. So 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and they do that all the way through.
Yep, and when they get to 29, then they're like, count it.
Yep, that's how it is.
Yeah, that's how it's going.
So thank you for checking on that, Hans. But
I believe there's a free buffet at the top, and all the races are actually up there. Getting a free buffet and a massage.
Whoa, the massage?
Yeah, there's a massage table up there, if you can believe it. Collegiate massage table.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
Sierra Nevada College has a great massage
I don't
program.
mind helping out on that one, too. I could, for the ladies, get a little massaging going.
What is going on here? I see Harlan Collins, number 3, Sun Valley kid at the top.
Okay, he's going to go ahead and win this one.
Yep, because he's from Sun Valley, where you wrap 3,200 vertical feet in about 6 minutes.
All right, well, here we go. Back to the action here, Beeve. We got Harlan Collins. He's got the red one on at this time. Sam Daigle. He's going to go with the yellow because it matches his outfit. And then you got Jesper Lindstrom with blue. He was enjoying the blue, went with the whole black ensemble today. Blue kind of broke it up for him. And Mason Watkins in green. Why? Because green is our friend.
Yep, and it's also friends of LLMC. She was on Tinder earlier. She loves nature. In 5 seconds, they are starting. If you watch the guy behind, his leg will show you when he's going to drop it.
And they're off. Harlan Collins taking the early lead.
Oh, wait, not off.
Now they're off.
Oh, my gosh.
And Harlan Collins taking the early lead, like I said earlier. And 2 spectators watching on the side. Back to the action. Another guy staring at the course. Yes, here comes red right now. This is the man they call Harlan Collins, an amazing skier. Likes puppies and walks on the beach. And in second place, that's the man in blue, Jesper Lindstrom. This is a great race coming down to the end. Here he comes. The man out of Idaho loves potatoes, scallop, cooked, baked, doesn't matter. Harlan Collins in red taking the win. What? What's so funny?
I think you threw out Tinder. You said Idaho. Harlan Collins, Tinder handle. Mr. Colley's brother. Yep, taking the W on that one. He's going to keep that red hat on. Oh, hey, girl. Hey, what's happening? Hey, Harlan, you should probably turn around. Cute girl's really raising the roof behind you.
Hey.
Yo, hey. Oh my God.
Are you putting on chapstick?
Harlan Collins is so cute.
Oh, my gosh. Wait, we have another race going.
So cute. Oh, what? Another race? Back to the top?
What happened?
Well, who do we have in the gate here? We're going to take a second to figure this out, right? I think AJ is scribbling furiously in the booth.
AJ is trying to keep up.
Big shout out to AJ, and AJ would like to actually shout out University of Minnesota Duluth ski team. He is the coach there. Tell us who we have in the gate here.
I'm trying to figure that out as we speak. 68 Graham Collins in the green, it looks like. Graham Collins in green, red, Eric Lund, Josh Nixon in yellow, Danny O'Neill in blue.
And they're out of the gate.
Here we go, all four across. Looks like yellow trying to make the early pass.
And he does.
Oh, trying to fight his way through. A little bit of trading paint in that one corner. But red right now, that is going to be Eric Lund in that top spot. And in yellow is our guy in second, and that is Josh Nixon. So Lund and Nixon right over the last little jump. That's going to be Lund, and here comes Nixon in second. So Lund in red finishing it off, Eric Lund, and in yellow, Josh Nixon.
So now we are taking our top two from that last heat and the top two of this heat, putting them in one heat, and that will be your 1 through 4. And we're taking our lower two in each heat and putting them in another heat, and that will be your 5 through 8. Guys that really lost, basically.
No, I'm kind of figuring this out.
Back to the crowd shot. Hey, bro, that was crazy. Yeah, I know.
Dude, you see that race?
Oh, my gosh. I wish I could grow a beard. That would be awesome.
Beards
Isn't that
are
crazy? I would love a beard. Anyways.
Beards are awesome.
Yeah, hey, bro, don't touch my poles. I can't believe you touched my poles.
Leave my
That's
poles
weird.
alone.
Yeah, leave my poles alone. You touch my poles again, I'm gonna hurt you. Okay. Anyways. Oh, hey, bro. Hey, what's happening? Okay, moving on. I always love like sitting there and just imagining what they're saying, while they're trying to say it. Yo, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go get some lunch in the lodge.
Do you think that's what they're saying right now?
No, I think he's saying I can't
What'd you
believe I
get?
took 5th.
I got
Lame.
3rd. I got 4th.
God, I had to take the color off my helmet. Thank God.
Man, I had all my stickers. My sponsors are so bummed at me having to wear that thing over my helmet.
Seriously, that beef jerky company I work for, I'm not going to get free samples anymore.
Big shout out to the guy in the green jacket, the white helmet. How you doing, sir?
Yep, shout out to you.
There
Good
you
thing
go.
you don't have a spotting scope. We'd make fun of you a little harder.
Yeah.
There was a hunter in the crowd yesterday. A guy with a spotting scope, and it was like so funny because there were all these skiers and snowboarders, and then a clear Cabela's like hunter in the middle of everybody. Anyway, again, just want to say thank you to Mount Bachelor. The crew here at Mount Bachelor has been super accommodating, helping us out. The park crew, everyone from the people that are down in the lodge, with the exception of one bar.
You know they have a valet storage service here. So if you have your own valet, you can store them here. You can bring your valet in from wherever you go and store them here at the mountain. That's awesome.
So if I roll up, I can just pop my skis off, throw the poles at the guy, and say, "Don't scratch the paint."
No, you take your valet and you store him here, like your own personal valet.
Shut up!
You can store valets here.
That is creative.
Well, no one uses the valet in the wintertime, so
Creative
right?
thoughts, yeah.
Ski and board rental. Also, we saw bikes for sale.
We
mountain
did.
bikes.
There were some cheap mountain bikes.
No, not
No,
cheap.
expensive mountain bikes
But
for cheap.
yeah, for a lower
like
price.
Some $3,000 or $4,000
Whoa, good
mountain
catch there,
bikes
bro.
for about $1,500. Oh, did you just get a tweeter?
I don't know. I'm just taking a look.
Brad's gonna check his tweeter. I'm gonna check my Tinder.
No new tweets.
I don't even have Tinder. I have a beautiful, beautiful girlfriend.
Jake Brown does say that he's not related to the Jake Brown in the skateboarding world, which we kind of knew that. We were just.
Why don't you just claim it and say he's your dad?
Yeah. I was
a lot
there.
less cool than I thought you were.
I was there that night.
I was there that night back in '93.
Remember that?
Yep.
Holy shin.
I do not remember that. Thank
No.
God. That would be some crazy shin if I've ever heard of shin.
So we have a consolation round coming up. There'll be 4 in that one, and that'll determine who is in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place. And then we'll have the winner's bracket, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. That sucks when you're in the winner bracket and you get 4th.
Right?
So you made it all the way to the winners, to the winner's bracket, but you end up getting 4th.
Yeah,
So
you're not even standing on a podium and watching all those guys that you could have been.
But during the
stand up
awards, I think they announced like the top 4,000.
Right.
So I know they go through all
Right?
that stuff.
Yeah, they go through everybody so that you can
Yeah.
stand below the stage in front of everyone and just get your head in the picture.
And hand them a competitor's T-shirt and say, "Good job."
Yeah, congratulations. You came 2,000 miles to get 4th,
I
loser.
competed.
Oh, man. I came all the way to Bend, and all I got was 4th in USCSA. I love that T-shirt. I've seen a few of them around.
We could actually make those shirts, and those would probably sell.
They probably would around here.
I had a huge string of 4ths at one time in my surfing career. And that's when the top 3 advance on.
Right.
I must have did like 10 in a row contests where I was 4th every single one. I think that's when I retired, too. I was like, okay, well, I'll never get to see what a podium looks like unless I'm announcing that podium.
Yeah. I saw a lot of W's on top of the old Sun Valley Kinder Cup podium.
Sure.
Yep, I was nothing but 6 to 9.
Back in the day, huh?
Yep, took a lot of firsts.
I had a few third-place finishes in skateboarding back in the day.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
you still
I did.
skateboard?
I still do, yes. Wow. I'm worried about breaking a hip, but yes, I still skateboard.
Brad just got a hip replacement last year. That's how old he is.
I tell you what, I remember when they did these things, they melted records on the bottom of skis.
I would be concerned
Did you know they did that?
Melted
Meckers? Yeah.
Melted records?
Yeah, that was the bottom. That was some of the early ski bottoms.
No.
Melt records on the bottom. Give you that little slide.
That structure sounds stupid. Like
I'm totally making that up, so I didn't. That's actually not true.
Speaking of other things.
Thanks for biting on
Brad,
that
I would be so I would be more concerned about having to get your jaw replaced. I mean, you are constantly just
just talking and talking and talking.
This guy doesn't shut up. I don't know if you noticed. Yeah.
Oh, look at all those flannels. Look out. That's a gang.
Oh, the Flegels. That's the Flegels crew right there.
That's a gang right there.
Oh,
Do not get next to these guys.
Cameraman, if you could maybe tell the Flegels to turn around and do their signature eagle.
Flegels.
If they could do their eagle wave.
Flannel for life.
Eagle wave and eagle scream. It would be awesome.
Flannel for life.
Let's see if they'll do it.
Man, that's just.
The Flegel wave.
There they are. Hey,
no, wave like a Flegel and do the Flegel call.
Yeah. Caw.
Oh, there's one kind of cool. Oh,
there you go. There we go. Yes.
Ah,
oh yeah. Okay. Nicely done. Hey,
and then there's the one chick in the blue who's
can
just
we
like,
get her out of the shot here because we got the
Can
flannels. Yeah.
Sorry, blue girl, you're totally blowing it for the Flegels.
If you could just scoot back just about another couple feet.
I know. If we could get a close-up on the cute girls and the Flegels. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, what's there? They must have, like, Loch Ness Monster. They're making your mascot's stupid. The Flegels are cool.
Yeah.
Flegels are
Flannel
so
for
awesome.
life, hashtag, man.
Yep. Those kids are so cool. Crazy in their flannels and all.
Who paid for the flannels? Do you think it was the college that paid for all the flannels?
No, it was actually issued at the front door. It's like, welcome, college freshmen. Here's your flannel. You better not wear anything else.
Yep, you have to. It's almost like Catholic school, I think.
Coming into the finals, why don't you read off who's going to be on our small final first?
Well,
Small final, 5th through 8th.
Yeah. Sean Daigle from Air Force, he's going to be in there in the consolation round. Mason Watkins from UNV, also from UNV. Graham Collins, not to be confused with Harlan Collins. And then you got Danny O'Neill out of Oregon State.
I'd say you're pretty stoked if you have the last name Collins.
Yeah, a lot of Collins going on there.
They have 25% of the final 8.
And then your final is Harlan Collins, Jesper Lindstrom, Eric Lund, and Josh Nixon.
Josh Nixon.
So Eric Lund, of course, out of Sierra Nevada, so that's why you see the flannels representing.
Oh, the Flegels are there.
Yeah.
Harlan Collins. I'm still calling Harlan Collins to take the dub.
The wiener,
this.
huh? The big wiener.
Let's not get too crazy.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yes.
The big wiener. That's German for winner.
Now, Idaho really gets the whole potato thing is like.
The funny thing is,
does it bug you guys? Does it really bug you about the whole like?
Well, everybody believes Idaho is somewhere over between actually where Ohio is. Everybody thinks that. I've met a girl in Nevada that thought Idaho was in the Midwest. And Idaho, the crazy thing is, Idaho is the most mountainous state, the most rugged. If you've ever been to Idaho, you'll know that just above the bottom half, it is mountains all the way to Canada.
Yeah, but isn't it true the IQ levels aren't as high in Idaho?
I will say outside of Blaine County and Boise, the IQ level is considerably lower. And I'm going to say this because we keep voting crazy people into office.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
The shin is crazy. We sit there in Idaho and go you are representing us? I'm going to stop talking politics right now because I almost said stuff.
Is there still on the license plate that says famous potatoes?
It does say famous potatoes.
Still.
Yeah.
You could not have come up with a better slogan than famous potatoes.
You want to know what? The great thing is that potatoes, yes, they are boring. But you know what? They keep people from Idaho, which is crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. It's all you have in Idaho are famous potatoes. You have nothing more famous? You ever heard of the Salmon River?
Yeah, and you're saying it's much more like there's more mountains, right? So why could they just call it like the mountain state or something like that? Why? It's just famous potatoes. It's like,
you know what? Let's keep it boring and not let people know that Idaho's
that's
awesome.
cool. Yeah, because then everyone's just going to move there.
Exactly.
It'll be the new Oregon.
Yeah, you know what? Oregon is really cool, though. I have to say, Oregon is progressive and above and beyond most other states.
No taxes is pretty cool.
Progressive.
Pulling into the gas station and the gas station attendant has to pump your gas for you. That's kind of trippy.
That's weird. I'm like, man, I want to pump my own gas. But today the guy started pumping and he walked away, and the gas started dripping out of the thing. It was just spilling gas out the side. And we were
What
like,
the heck?
Yo, bro, aren't you paid to watch the gas?
Isn't that your job?
It was like coming out of the hose in a spray, and I think he took his gum, filled the hole, and let it. Anyways, back
You get paid to do one job, do it well. So my dad said, if you're a janitor, be the best damn janitor there is.
That's true. And you know who is a janitor?
Who's a janitor?
Brady Shoup.
Brady Shoup?
Yep.
Oh, he works at the 7-Eleven down the
down
way.
at the 7-Eleven, janitor at
The
night.
Shoupster.
The Shoupster was competing yesterday. He was just sandbagging, thinking he was telling everybody he was in college, but he wasn't. Yeah.
Well, I heard the Shoup had taken the hair from the top of Tanner Hall's head and applied it to his beard. Which was
the hair that's left on the top of Tanner Hall's head?
Well, yeah, because he got most of it.
What's going on in the old Twitter sphere?
Well, we take a look at it right now, and Austin is checking in. Austin says, dope coverage, gentlemen. Quick shout-out to the Colgate ski team. We ski slow and drink fast. Thus, we are not at nationals.
You know why? That's because they're waxing. They're waxing with toothpaste, man.
Freaking Austin, you are rad, dude. Way to drop that one in there. Just slide that one in right there.
I wonder if he's going to be a dentist.
Dope coverage, gentlemen. See, and going with dope as a kid's kind of a term, like, oh, that's so dope.
Totally threw us off of the fact that he's going to be a dentist. Like, hey, kids, dope coverage.
Then he went to gentleman from dope, which you do not see every day. Dope coverage, gentleman. So, like dumbing it down and then smarting it back up.
Right.
Yeah. Trippy stuff right there.
Brad J is a gentle man.
And they ski slow and drink fast. Well, if you're drinking fast, you probably should ski slow.
Yeah, probably. That makes sense.
That's a good idea.
That makes sense. Anything else out there on the Twitter sphere?
Oh, okay. Here's one from.
Are we going to throw a Twitter competition in the next 8 people?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we'll save it for the
Send us the funniest thing you can right now.
Claudius is watching from North Carolina. Give my boy Keegan, the snowboarder from APP State, a shout out. He has an awesome beard. So Claudia playing along with our whole beard thing.
Keegan's beard from App State. I mean, he is from Appalachia, where they have just wonderful beards.
You have to have a beard.
You have to have a beard to even live there. It's like
you try to go get a driver's license without a beard over there, they don't let you. They make you leave.
Nope. You want a job there? It's like you better have a Santa Claus beard before you want a job over here.
I can't grow a beard. Then move to California. Get out of here.
Yeah, and if you don't actually distill whiskey,
that's another thing, huh?
Yep. Appalachia. Welcome to Appalachia State. You just got in. Anyway, what's going on over here, Brad?
Oh, we got some racing going on. The consolation round is coming up for you.
The Consi round?
Yep.
Well, you want to just let me know who's in the Consi round?
Well, Sean Daigle. He's going to be daigling his way down this course. He's doing it out of the Air Force, and he's yellow.
The airborne bagel is what they call him.
The airborne bagel
Sean
for yellow.
Daigle, the air bagel.
And Mason Watkins, no relation to Christopher. He is going to be in the green today. So, and UNV. What's UNV again? Do we know?
University of Nevada, Reno.
Is that what it is? Okay, we'll go with that. And then Graham Collins, he's also for UNV, and they're in the same race together. Graham's going to be rolling with the blue. There he is right there, 68. And then Danny O'Neill from Oregon State, racing on his home snow. You got to give the advantage right now to Danny O'Neill in the red with 5 seconds to go. Beeve, over to you.
5 seconds to go? You want me to call this? You got him in front of you. Why don't you go ahead and do it?
I'll call this.
All right, you do it.
But I was setting you up to start the race.
And watch the guy's leg from behind. I'm going with the red. By the way, I'm betting red.
You saw him get the jump, dude. That's not even fair. Here he goes right here, starting things off in the red. Yes, Denny O'Neill from Oregon State. He's got the lead. It looks like blue. Is that blue?
Running
or am
away.
I colorblind? No, it is blue. All the way. Graham Collins from UNV.
Oh, yeah.
Graham Collins in second. Danny O'Neill in the top spot. Over the last little hit. Danny O'Neill just keeping it down, keeping it poised together, and making it happen in blue. Graham Collins.
Taking first place in the losers bracket.
Good job, bro.
Congrats for your 5th, number 4. Mr. Is this Graham Collins? No. We're Danny O'Neill taking it down. Yo, Danny and Graham. Nice race, guys.
The celebration is on. Hug it out, bros. High five it. Get on Tinder. Just do it all.
Oh, congratulations. You got 6th. I got 5th. Congratulations, 7th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can we get these things off our helmets now?
Let's say how these are stupid. Let's just throw this on the ground.
Wait, he was posing as a red, but he's actually a blue.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Having a little trouble determining who got what there. Yo, blue guy, take yours off really quick.
Now it is over to the finals.
Oh. My money's on Harlan Collins.
We started with 88. Then we went down to 32. Then it was 16. Then it was the Elite 8. And now down to your final 4.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you go ahead and tell me? Yeah, that was great. That was dramatic.
Harlan Collins in red. On the right, in green, Jesper Lindstrom. He's going to be rolling with the green. Eric Lund in blue. And Joshua Nixon in yellow. These guys all absolutely hate each other, except for Harlan Collins and Jesper Lindstrom because they're from the same college. They like each other, green and red.
Let's see if they can sweep the top 2.
Don't like each other.
Nope.
Watch the dude in the back.
I put $5 on Harlan Collins right out of the gate.
Harlan Collins is going to take the win here today. Here we go. Harlan Collins. Harlan Collins. In his tuck position, coming around. Harlan Collins in the number 1 spot. Jesper Lindstrom in number 2. Collins number 1. Jesper number 2. Jesper trying to like just close the gap between the two. But no. Harlan Collins is not having it today. This is his course and his day, and he will roll on the victory with green coming in 2nd and blue coming in 3rd.
Harlan Collins doing it up for Sun Valley, Idaho, the best ski resort in the world.
Except for Mount Bachelor.
Except for today.
Yes, that is the best one is here.
Sorry, I'm from Sun Valley.
That's okay, son.
Oh, Harlan Collins taking it down.
Oh, it's all about the Rocky Mountain because Harlan Collins from Rocky Mountain at number 1 and Jesper Lindstrom also from Rocky Mountain, number 2. And Sierra Nevada, they're just going to have to settle for number 3. That's Eric Lund. And Josh Nixon, he's from Berkeley, so you don't know what kind of drugs he's on. No, I'm just kidding. He's going to end up in 4th place here today.
He's roiding. Anyways, Harlan Collins. Give it up for Harlan Collins. That is your winner, number 3, unofficially official. Yeah, Harlan Collins. You'll notice if you zoom in on Harlan Collins, he has a sweet mustache. Yep, just like his brother, who sometimes has a mustache.
A little ratty on the do. You could probably clean up that, maybe just tighten up that hairdo a touch. But who needs to when you are the winner out here? So it all goes to Harlan Collins, the big winner.
One of the coolest Idahoans I know.
And you know what? Hey, props to Harlan Collins. He was the number 1 qualifier going into this, and he's the number 1 dude taking the big win out here today.
Oh, yeah. Anything going on the Tweetosphere we can just catch up on real quick before we take off out of here?
You better check the old Twitski here and see what's happening. Make sure that you send them on in, Brad JAYMC, Brad JAYMC on Twitter.
And please keep in mind, we will be back here at 2:30 for snowboarding, correct?
Yeah, keep that in mind whether you want to watch or not. If you don't, that's fine.
Be sure to blast it across the interweb waves on your Twitters, your Tinders, your Facebooks, your Tumblr accounts. Just let them know that broadcast.uscsa.com. We will be back here at 2:30 for Border Cross, which is definitely more carnage than Skiercross, always.
Well, congratulations once again. Our top 3 out here today, unofficially, officially, unofficial. Harlan Collins, the number 1 spot. Jesper Lindstrom, the number 2 spot. And Eric Lund wrapping up your top 3. Well, I'd like to thank some great sponsors out here. They always hold it down. 2015 USCSA National Championships brought to you in part by Patagonia. Well, their mission? That's just to build the best product, cause no unnecessary harm, and to use business to inspire and implement solutions to the environmental crisis. Learn more at Patagonia.com. I'm not sure what I just read, but that's awesome. Patagonia.com. And Reliable Racing, whether it's alpine and Nordic ski racing apparel and equipment, Hill and Event Supply Sports Time and Equipment are just that hard-to-find race gear. Reliable Racing is your one-stop shop. Check them out on the web at reliableracing.com and by Twitchell Sportswear, home of the Yeti apparel. When you're facing truly gnarly, bodacious, insane, stormy weather, the Yeti has you covered. Check out the complete collection at twitchellsportswear.com. Proud supporters of the USCSA. And I'm going to send things over to you real quick, Beeve. Final thoughts on the competition we saw here today, my man.
What a great day of competition we've seen here. And we've talked a lot of junk here in the booth. What a fun time. Thank you guys for tuning in. Obviously, a big thank you to Mount Bachelor, to the park crew here, and everyone that tuned in. If you are a parent that sent your kid here, thank you. And thank you from all the competitors here. We have had a blast, and it is awesome that you do that. And I'm gonna end on one thing.
Please end on one thing. What is it?
Absolutely, Brad.
Absolutely, babe. And I'm going to end on one on the Twitter before we go. Cody Weil, who has been sending us stuff the last couple days, has sent one in today, and it says, Brad JAYMC, skiing is cooler. And you know what? We're stoked you don't like us anymore, skiers. Thank you very much. Speaking of snowboarders, coming up at 2:30, that's going to be the snowboard cross portion event, and Beav and myself will be back at that point. Thanks for tuning in. Join us back here 2:30 on the World Wide Web for more from the USCSA National Championships live from Mount Bachelor, right?
Absolutely, Brad.
Absolutely, Beav. See you.
Adios.